Hello everyone, my name is Ashlyn and today I'm going to be talking to you about what you should expect and what you should not expect from your first week at university, aka freshers! Yeah! Yeah, so the aim of freshers is to get you introduced to the new environment that you're going to be in. It's supposed to help you meet the people around you, it's supposed to get you used to your campus and to moving about in your campus, it's to get you used to knowing your support networks. In the university I go to, we have student support and guidance, where your careers advisory kind of service will be, where the finance department is, where your student union is. I wouldn't say SU then, that's just like university talk. Where say things like your chaplaincy if you have one, or where your prayer rooms are, those sort of things, where your library is, and like everything about the library, because trust me, the library doesn't sound complicated but sometimes it kind of can be. That is the aim of freshers, therefore you should expect to do activities and be given things to do that help you do all those things. So things like, for my university freshers week there was an opportunity to go on a sort of treasure hunt as it were, and that was the aim of that, was to help you kind of find your way around the city. So you might expect us to have a little kind of fun thing like that. You should also expect to be sent before your freshers week a letter in the post, or maybe an email, I'm not sure how things work. I got a letter in the post which kind of dictates your schedule, and it'll tell you exactly when your freshers fair is, exciting, your societies fair is, when your orientation for your subjects are, and when, if you're someone who's moving into halls, when your official move-in day is. So you move in and you're here and you're ready and you've got your schedule in one hand and you're kind of shaking a little bit because it's all very exciting and everyone's all kind of, there's a kind of buzz in the air. What you should expect is to meet new people. However, what you should be expecting is that everyone in that place that you're in will be feeling exactly the same as you are. So if you're feeling nervous to meet new people, if you feel excited to meet new people, if you feel like, oh, I'm not sure if they're going to like me or not, I'm not sure whether I'm going to be cool or something like that, any of those little thoughts that you've got in your brain, I can guarantee there'll definitely be another person in that university, you know, a new first year, who'll feel exactly the same as you. So don't worry about feeling like you're going to stick out or feel like you're not going to find friends, because you will definitely find friends. What you should expect of your friendships that you make in freshers is that not all of them will stick. Something to note is that Freshers Week is not the be-all end-all of your university experience. The people that you meet in Freshers will be important because they'll be classed as the people you met in Freshers, but they might not necessarily be your friends for the entirety of the first year, not even the entirety of the first term. You might not still be friends with them. Some of them really will. There will be some friendships you make in Freshers and you'll be like, oh my god, I can't even remember the time I met them, because you'll kind of stick to them like glue, if that makes sense. And that's cool, but you know, don't expect too much of freshers. Again, don't want you to expect everything to be, oh my god, freshers, that's it. As soon as whatever I do in freshers and however I am and whatever relations I have with people, if you know what I'm saying, if that sticks with the freshers, that's it. That's just me in a box and that's how it's going to be for the rest of the time. No, not really. Don't worry if you do something that you regret in freshers, because you know, just expect for it not to last forever. It might last, you know, the first term, but after that you can definitely prove yourself to be different than what you were in freshers. Okay, so into the day activities now. Your freshers fair. Don't expect to be given like a lot of cool free stuff. You do get given a lot of free stuff. Like for example, I was given this t-shirt. Ta-da! It tells you probably exactly where I'm from, what university I go to now. And I was also given this t-shirt in Freshers Week. But if I just use this t-shirt as an example, you see this little yeah, so most of the things that you get given in freshers are promotional, right? They are for companies, they are for clubs that are popular with students or whatever. Well, yeah, like this t-shirt that I'm wearing right now is a t-shirt for a club. Obviously it's kind of targeted towards students. Another thing that you might get, I think it's called the Get On It box. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, it'll be somewhere around the screen telling me that I'm wrong. I know I was given a Get On It or whatever it's called box, and in that box it didn't have the coolest of things. It had a jar of pickled onions. I'm not even joking, a jar of pickled onions, and like pens and stuff like that, and like laundry detergent, and like a pack of cards. Like it wasn't a lot. the Get On box wasn't really a huge success, but it was an interesting talking point to talk to other people about for like, you know, if you stuck for conversation like, oh yeah, that Get On It box wasn't so shit or whatever. The actual purpose of a Freshers Fair is so you know the kind of support networks that are out there for you. So you'll be given numbers, usually pens or like little keychains or whatever with numbers on for like important places, like for example student support and guidance, or I think that's what you can expect from Freshers Fair. So what to expect from your Societies Fair is slightly different. Expect to see societies that you never even thought could exist. I know there were certain societies that I was like, wow, I didn't even know that could be a thing, and it is, because if at least 2 people have the same thought, it could be classed as a society. Yeah, so expect the societies. Also expect to write your names down for a lot of societies that you didn't think you would be wanting to choose. I knew that before I went to Freshers Week, I was like, oh my god, yes, societies, you know, what sort of societies does my university have and which ones do I think I'm going to sign up for, and there'll be some societies that you wanted to sign up for but didn't because maybe the people that were on the desk weren't your kind of people. And same goes for sports. Their sports societies are usually the same fair, and there'll be a lot of sports that you didn't even know a place could offer that'll be there, and you might sign up for a sport that you never thought you could. I'd recommend trying a sport at least once. I tried one sport and was like, nope, I'm not a sporty person. I thought I wasn't in the past, and I'm still not a sporty person, so that's not for me, but it is still definitely worth trying out a sport. The nighttime activities, don't expect to go out every single night. I didn't go out every single night, but and again, you might want to go out every single night. If that's your deal, then go for it. I found that I wanted to kind of keep myself fresh for these day activities, like the next day, and I was like, I'm not going to turn up for that like hungover or like still drunk, because that's just not the kind of person that I am. But if that's all you're interested in, then go for it. Go for going out every single night. But yeah, if you do go out every single night, don't expect to be feeling great at the end of it, because you feel like absolute crap if you go out every single night. Guarantee. Guarantee ya. Okay, so yeah, about the nighttime activities, do expect to go on some club nights, and if you've already bought tickets for club nights, don't expect them to be good. I'm just going to put it out there, some of them are really bad. Some of them are like, they'll be the greatest night of your Freshers Week and you're like, I'm so glad I went, blah blah blah. But don't expect to go to every single one of them, and don't expect them to be great, because if you're staying in a flat with people or halls with people, you will expect to go out with them. Expect to go out with the people that you're living with, or people that you've met on your like courses or whatever. Expect to go out with them people, and just expect to go wherever they go. Social conformity is rife in Freshers Week, and you will probably just follow the people that you're around. So what it'll be is that if a lot of your people that you're around, I say friends but they're not quite friends yet, people that you live with or have met, or have all exactly the same tickets, you'll all go to that event. And if you don't have those tickets, or there's quite a few people that you're like, oh no, I don't have that ticket, you won't be going to that event. So I mean, choose wisely to what tickets you're going to buy. I'd say if you're going to be buying tickets for Freshers events now, start asking around, see which ones seem the most popular, which ones are the most hyped, and then kind of go towards those. Usually the ones that are most hyped aren't even that great really, but again, a good night out depends on the people that you're with, so you know, just proceed with caution and with a little pinch of salt, and you should be fine about that. Other things to expect during nighttime activities, do expect to be doing pre-drinks or pre-gaming, whatever people call it. That's when you drink before you go out to make the night cheaper, because you don't buy any drinks when you're out. Do take it easy though on pre-drinks. If you go crazy at pre-drinks, people aren't going to want to look after you because they don't even know you yet. And if you do, and people do look after you, then they are friends for life, and keep hold of those with all you might. But yeah, things like getting massively drunk and then not being able to go out, I don't think people are going to really look after you in Freshers Week, because they're wanting to go out and have fun. Keep yourself safe on those nights out, because you're brand new to the environment. You don't know which clubs are scuzzy and which clubs are great. You don't know which clubs are super safe and which aren't. You don't know the people that you're around. You don't know the kinds of people who go out on Freshers Week and stuff like that. Anyway, back to pre-drinks. So do expect to be playing pre-drink games, and do expect all the corny, cheesy, alcohol-related memorabilia and paraphernalia to be brought out. Funnels and tubes will be used. Many shot glasses, many shots will be taken. So maybe come to Freshers with some good drinking games in mind. Do expect to learn more drinking games when you go for like pre-drinks or pre-gaming before you go on a night out, because yeah, there'll definitely be pre-drinks and there'll definitely be drinking games. 100%, do expect that. If you're a sober kind of person, you will probably be asked to to go out, to do expect to be asked to go out, and just explain that you're a sober person, you don't want to drink, and people will get it. And if they don't get it, then they're not going to be your friends for the rest of university, so don't even bother with them. But yeah, there's plenty of sober activities that you can do. I think some societies offer like sober events, like at the very beginning of freshers and things like that, so do keep an eye out for that sort of thing. But again, they'll only be after the societies first, so yeah, don't expect your freshers to be terrible just because you're a sober person. I don't think it'll be that at all, because you'll find like-minded people who you'll really get on with. In terms of meeting new people, do expect to be teased about how you speak. Like if you have any sort of accent, or even if you think you don't have an accent, you will as soon as you go to university. Do expect to meet people from all over the place, and I mean like all over the world. You'll meet people and you're like, oh my god, why would you come to this university, you're so far away from it. But you know, that sort of thing is just make sure freshers and your university experience is that much better. So yeah, do expect to be teased about where you're from. Don't expect everyone to be dressed up like super glam. In terms of how I dressed in Freshers Week, I'll get my outfit actually and show you. So yeah, to show you what I wore in Freshers Week, I wore this skirt, right, which is a short like I think it's jersey skirt, and then like I just shown you, my Freshers t-shirt, that's all I wore, and then I wore this when I got it. And yeah, so don't expect to go super glam dressed up on a night out, because people tend to just wear whatever they get given in Freshers Week to kind of show that they're freshers, and that's just something that no one even discusses. Like people just wear their Freshers t-shirt out because everyone knows then you're a fresher. That's usually on like when you go for like freshers events or whatever, you'll be wearing like freshers t-shirts, like yeah, we're all wearing freshers t-shirts because we're freshers and that sort of thing. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't think you should expect to be shouted, "Danny Fresher!" like at you, because I don't think I ever got shouted that at me, but I did hear of like 2 or 3 people who had it done to them. That sort of like Danny Fresher mentality usually comes about when you join like a sport or a society, and that's like later on in the year. You'll be like, oh yeah, you're the fresher, you're the new person, you drink this drink or whatever. Like when you kind of go on socials, as they're known, that's probably when you start to do that sort of thing. Another thing that you should expect from the nighttime activities, you will probably have people trying to pull you. Yeah, there'll be 2nd, 3rd and 4th years who are trying to pull you. So that mentality of like pulling a fresher and like, ooh, fresh meat does actually exist. We'll probably get like not harassed but approached by older students who are after a bit of fresh meat, as it were. It's a bit grim, usually harmless, but like I said before, do be safe, do be careful. I think that is everything. I think that's everything I can say about expecting to go to university, and the things that you should and shouldn't expect from your very first week of university. You know, freshers, where you're fresh into the environment and everything's fresh and lovely. Overall, with freshers, you will get out what you put in. So as long as you go to freshers with an open, happy mind, you will end up having a lovely and great freshers. And even if you don't have a great freshers, it won't last forever. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Oh, I'm glad I've gotten through another video. If you made it through this entire video, please give this video a thumbs up so I know that people are actually watching what I'm doing. And if I have missed out anything in this video about what you should expect in freshers, please comment that down below, and I'd be highly grateful for anything that people who have gone through it all already have to say. Also, if you are going to be going to freshers, please comment below anything that you are expecting, and hopefully maybe me or another fellow student will be able to comment and help you out with any sort of advice that you do. I'm hoping to do some more university videos like this, so if you want to see more university videos, please subscribe below. I'll be happy to provide that for you, because this is the kind of video that I wanted to see when I was looking for all these videos last year. That's everything. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Or 4th years, whatever. My dad's getting a phone call. Should we just wait till I finishes? Oh, it's gone. That was interesting. It was a text, maybe.